Welcome to the world of cognitive science, where everything you thought you knew about your mind is about to be turned upside down. Let's start with something wild. The brain, your secret supercomputer. Your brain is like a supercomputer. Imagine this. Every second, billions of brain cells, called neurons, are firing messages to each other, making decisions, solving problems, and controlling everything you do. But here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't just process information, but it rewires itself based on what you learn and experience. That means every time you pick up a new skill or idea, your brain physically changes. It's like upgrading your brain's operating system without even knowing it. And here's the craziest part. Your brain can process information faster than any computer, but it's trying constantly to make shortcuts. But these shortcuts don't always lead to the truth. Sometimes, they trick you into thinking things that aren't even real. The mind, a master of illusions. Now, let's talk about the mind. Have you ever wondered how you can be so sure of something, and later you realize that you were completely wrong? That's your brain, confusing you. Your mind doesn't just record things like a camera, it creates them. That's right, your brain is constantly reconstructing your memories. So, the next time you remember something from your past, remember this. Your brain might be adding or removing details without you even knowing it. And it doesn't stop there. Your brain is also a master of attention. It decides what's important and what's not. When you're trying to focus, your brain is filtering out a million things happening around you. But sometimes, it misses important details. Ever been so focused on something that you didn't notice someone waving at you? That's your brain at work, deciding what deserves your attention. Let's dive deeper into memory. And this is where things get even crazier. You probably think your memory is like a hard drive, right? You store information, and when you need it, you just pull it out. But no, your memory is way more complicated. It's like a reconstruction project, where your brain picks and chooses what details to keep. Sometimes, your brain even makes up memories that never happened. Ever had a memory that seemed so real, but when you check the facts, it was totally wrong? That's because your brain is constantly editing your memories, and it's not always accurate. The wildest part? Your brain doesn't just forget things randomly. It decides what's worth remembering. It's like your brain has a personal filter, and if something isn't considered important, it just tosses it aside. So, when you forget where you put your keys, it's not because your brain failed. It's because your brain decided that finding your keys wasn't as important as remembering your friend's birthday. Decision making. The hidden influences. The part where your brain really starts to play tricks on you. You make hundreds of decisions every day, but here's the twist. Most of those decisions are made without you even realizing it. Your brain is constantly weighing options, predicting outcomes, and making choices before you even know it. Sometimes, it's based on logic, but other times, it's based on gut feelings, biases, or even emotions. And here's the shocking part. Your brain takes shortcuts to make decisions faster. These shortcuts, called cognitive biases, are like mental shortcuts that help you decide quickly, but they can lead you to make bad choices. For example, when you judge someone based on their appearance, or when you assume something will be good just because it's popular, your brain is making decisions based on quick, biased thinking. The power of cognitive science. Imagine if you could control how your brain works. If you could understand why you make certain decisions, why you forget things, or why you're sometimes tricked by your own mind. You'd be unstoppable. Cognitive science is already changing the world. From artificial intelligence that mimics human thinking to brain research that helps treat mental health problems, the secrets of the mind are being used to shape everything around us. So, here's the big secret. Your mind is way more powerful than you think. It's constantly working, constantly adapting, and constantly shaping your reality. But now that you know how it works, you can use it to your advantage. Next time you're stuck on a problem, or you're trying to remember something, or even when you're making a big decision, remember, your brain is a superpower, and with the right knowledge, you can unlock it to do amazing things.